Hi everyone, very good evening to everyone, and welcome to my channel that is Practice with ND. Let's begin with today's topic. So today we have going to discuss about a very essential and very helpful topic, that is fairness while speaking English, and how to overcome the fear whenever we are speaking in English. So now it is a practical scenario what is happening with us whenever we are trying to speak in English. Then whenever we are just discussing or whenever we are speaking with someone who is not good at English, then we are we are feeling very confident and we are speaking in English. But on the same way, whenever we are just facing someone and whenever we are discussing someone who is very good at English, then that time we are not performing well. We are not able to speak a single sentences, and again we are just discussing in our regional or local language. So why these things is happening? Actually, this thing is happening due to we are not confident about the language, right? So why we are not confident about the language? That is about we have not practiced yet, or we have not discussed yet with that particular language, so that we are not able to confident, or we are not thinking that we can able to speak that particular language, even though we can able to speak in English, right? But still we are not trying to speak in English. We are just transfer that particular discussion in our local language or in our regional language. So how to overcome this kind of fears? How to overcome such kind of scenario so that we can speak English fluently? If we are having a discussion with a native speaker, or a or who are someone who is good at English. So the main thing is that practice, right? So it is all about the practice. You need to you need to do more practice about the English language, right? And you should not think about much. If you will speak in English, then what will happen and what the opposite person will think about, right? Will think upon about my language. So don't think about much. Just speak in English. Whenever you are just not getting the proper words, then you can, yeah, a little bit you can speak in Hindi or any regional language, but try most to speak in English only, right? If it is wrong, it is okay. If it is right, it is also okay. So don't be hesitate to practice, don't be hesitate to speak. And one beneficial thing is that whenever you are trying, startingly it will hurt you, startingly it will you will feel little bit difficult, and you will feel nervous whenever you are speaking in English with someone. But apparently whenever you are continuously do the process, then what will happen, you will very familiar with the particular process. So after that, after some time, you will not feel hesitation while you are speaking in English in front of any person, right? So don't be hesitate anything to speak in English. You just speak, because remember one thing, practice makes you perfect, right? Much you practice, much you get. And if you are practicing more, then the chance to be very fluent, it is very high, right? And you will get your fluency very fastly. Or else what will happen, it will take a lot of time, and you will never gonna to be reach your goal. So be practice. And before that, if you are going for some kind of interview or some kind of you are delivering some speech, then you need to practice before that thing happen, right? So you need to practice more so that you will get a good result, right? So such let's say let's one example, if I will talking about, if you are in the classroom, right? So you are gonna to ask some question to your professor. Then what kind of question you gonna to ask? You have to rehearsal into your mind. You have to you have to form that particular sentences into your mind. Then you speak, because whenever you are formatting those kind of sentences, then what will happen? It will come to your mind, and it will come to your mouth, that you will able to speak that particular sentences to your professor. So it is a beautiful beautiful tips, you can say. So before speak anything, you have to you have to practice into your mind some kind of sentences, some kind of words. These kind of words I'm gonna to use while I will speak in English, right? So that kind of exercises you have to do, right? So, and whatever I have discussed in previous video related to vocabulary, related to sentences, related to study, reading, writing, speaking and watching, you have to do it more, right? As much as you can do it, you will get a fluency very soon. So don't be hesitate to speak in English in front of anyone, right? So be confident while you are speaking in English. Even though you are not speak a good English, it is okay and well. If you are good at English, it is also okay. You have to speak more, and you have to concentrate on the speaking method, right? You have to speak a more, nothing else. You just need to focus on your speaking, right? That is all about the thing, right? Until unless you are not speaking a lot, you will never be able to speak a good English. So firstly, it is your focus, it is your target to you have to speak at least 15 to half an hour with someone who is good at English, or who is not able to speak even though English, right? So you have to practice in this way, so that you will get a good result, and you will able to speak a fluent English after some time. So thank you so much for this, and hopefully you will practice it. And thank you so much for today. Thank you.